Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Tuesday, December 13th, and we are here trying to help you make better financial decisions. And yeah, I know it's like holiday season coming on strong. Everyone's very hyper-focused, very exciting, blah, blah, blah. But you still may have nagging financial issues. Or maybe you're trying to make a big decision for next year. Maybe next year is the year of your big change, or maybe something else is going on. We don't really care. We would love to hear from you. The way you do that is go to our website, jillonmoney.com, click the contact us button. Let us know if you would be willing to come on the air. That is what Denise did. Denise is on the line from Pennsylvania. Hello, Denise. Are you a Philadelphia Eagles fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're feeling good? How do you feel?
I am. Well, they're crushing it, so it's great.
Denise, we're going to find out later. It's one of those people who was a Philadelphia Eagles fan who was arrested in the original stadium where they had a precinct. And we're going to find out that she's like Silver Linings Playbook, that she's wearing are you wearing a uniform right now? Are you wearing a jersey? Tell us the truth.
No, I'm not.
All right, just checking. What brings you to us?
Well, I want to move closer to my family in a few years when I plan on retiring. And I want to make sure I have enough cash, kind of questioning whether I should cut back on what I'm contributing into my 401k to build more cash.
Okay. How old are you, Denise?
59.
And you're working right now?
Yes.
How much do you earn?
148 plus
Perfect.
bonus.
Plus, what's the bonus usually?
It's about 25.
Do you have a partner? Are you single? Are you married? What's up?
Single with an adult child who lives at home.
Okay. Will that continue?
Seems like it will.
I like that. Where do you live now? You live in a home that you guys own? That you own? I say you, not because your adult son does not own that with you, it sounds like.
In his dreams.
Yeah, exactly. How much is the house worth?
About $330,000.
And so in making a move, you would sell this house, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a mortgage outstanding?
There is not, but if I move, I would estimate that it would be about 50 to 80,000 more.
Let's say 100,000. So you'd need to spend let's say that you need like a new house. I'm just going to say 450 just to have a little extra money. Okay. Got it. So tell us how much money you have saved to make this big move. So what's going on in your financial life in terms of your savings and investing?
So I have in emergency about 75,000, I-bonds 21,000, checking 15. So that's regular cash. And then I have retirement. Do you want me to go through those?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I have 9,000 in a Roth IRA. And then in my 401k, I have 14,000 in a Roth there and 620,000 in the traditional. And then I also have an ESOP with my company that's valued at 1.1 million right now.
Whoa, yowza. Okay, that's amazing. Do you have any other non-retirement savings, like a brokerage account or anything like that?
I do not. I just opened a brokerage, but I have not funded anything yet as I'm figuring out what to do.
So what's going to happen here is you're thinking like the move, will you still be working? Will you be able to move and work remotely? Like what's the game plan? What's the ideal game plan that you would lay out?
I would like to move probably maybe a year before I retire. It would be a longer commute. So, and I do work half remote and half there. So I want to move close to when I retire, but I thought I'd still be employed when I do it.
And so what's the ideal timing of this?
In the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay, within 2 to 3 years.
And I do also have
pension.
Go on. Maybe that was what you were going to say.
Yes, I was going to say, will you be entitled to a pension? Tell us more about that.
And that's $31.53 a month that I'm entitled to that at age 62, obviously, if I retired.
Will that pension still allow you to claim Social Security?
Yes.
So if we looked at your full retirement age, it's probably 67. What's the amount?
$33.41.
Okay. So how much are you spending right now?
About $5,000 a month.
So you're golden, girl. I love it. This is like a no-brainer. So let's just pretend that it's a year from now. Okay. So you're 60. And are we going to give your firm the notice? Like you like them? What's the nature of your relationship? Okay.
I've been there forever. So
okay.
Yeah.
And what about healthcare? Like when you retire, if at age 62, if you were to get that pension, what happens for healthcare until we get to Medicare? Do you have healthcare or do we have to buy it?
I have to buy it.
So the $5,000 a month is actually really more like $6,000 a month because we're going to
Yes.
need to have. Okay, so that's your need, and that's your net need. So okay, so what happens to the ESOP? Like you retire and you're like, okay, thanks,
I have to
bye.
sell it.
Okay, what's the tax liability on that?
I would roll it. It gets rolled to an IRA.
Okay, so that's
So it's
just
like
okay.
just like the 401k.
Perfect. Okay. So there's $1.7 million in traditional money. What are you contributing right now in terms of the retirement accounts?
The full 27 in the 401k.
Pre-tax, or are you using the Roth right now?
I have mixed it up, and then this year was a bigger year, so I cut back to traditional again.
No, you don't want to pay taxes.
Well, I know I'll be paying them.
So we need you to build up your non-retirement assets. Would you have a match up to some point?
Yeah, I need to put in 6 to get a 3% match.
All right. So put in your 6%. And I'll even let you do it pre-tax. Go crazy. I don't really care because you're going to get hammered with that anyway, but we'll deal with that in a second. Put in your 6% in your traditional, enjoy that. And then everything else goes into that brokerage account, or even frankly, savings is fine. Like a high yield savings is fine. We need to save up money to make this move because I don't know where mortgage rates are going to be in a year or 2 years when you say you want to buy something in your next move, right? So I think we need to like save up that $100,000. And so that's what you need to do. How much money are you saving beyond your retirement contribution of 27?
I'm saving at least 2,000. It's actually a little more, but 2 that's not
Beautiful. So you got
designated.
$50,000 a year that we can save, basically. All right. Now you got it. I need that $100,000 saved before you give your notice. You're done. And then you're going to move. And then when you buy that new house, look, if we're lucky and mortgage rates have dropped significantly, maybe you get a mortgage. And if all of a sudden you found like the most unbelievable place and it came up in a year and you're like, uh-oh, I don't actually have all of the money I need, I don't really care. You can get a small variable rate mortgage and then as soon as you have that money paid off.
Okay. Yeah, because I prefer not to have a mortgage.
I know you. I know. I can already tell you, Denise. Denise, I got you. I got you. Now we have to talk about a little bit about what happens. So at 62, you have a pension, and we need to start pulling money out of your pre-tax retirement accounts. And that's what you're going to use to live on. You're going to dribble it out. And you're going to try to maximize pulling out as much as you can to live on. Like when you need $6,000 a month, if you're getting 3 from your pension or 3,100 from your pension, we're going to need to start probably pull let's say $4,000 a month from your retirement account. That's fine. You have it. You're going to have to be okay. You're going to pay the tax that's due, and you're going to use that. And then you're going to use that until you get to Social Security. And then by the time you get to Social Security, we'll see where you stand. We'll see whether you want to keep doing that until age 70 to maximize your Social Security or not. You've got plenty of money to make this move. Plenty of money.
Thinking on Social Security, I was thinking 65 just because I don't have a spouse to worry about.
What do you mean 65? That's a random number. You mean either 62 or 67. 62 is when you could do it. 67 is your full retirement age.
Yeah. And I was not going to do it right at 62, my Social Security, but just to preserve more of my money to leave to my son.
Oh, come on. He's fine. He's going to inherit a ton of money.
Which I think he knows.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why he isn't
He won't
leaving
leave.
anytime soon. Where's this poor guy? He's probably a good guy. He's probably a good man.
He works.
Is he going to move with you?
If he's still here, then yeah.
He's going.
He's going. Sounds like a good move for him. I don't know about you, but it's good for him. How about this? Let's check back in on this. Maybe we'll see how you're doing. You might feel much better if all of a sudden markets have recovered and you feel like, oh, I don't have 1.7 million. I actually have 2.1 million. You know what I mean? Like, let's see where you stand. When you move to this new place, you're done working forever and ever. Do you think you might work a little bit? What if they say to you, oh my God, we love you so much. You can be fully remote 3 days a week.
Probably not, just because I'm eligible for my pension at 62 now, but depending on what's happening in the economy and And
You might
what
want to have a
house I
little.
do buy, I might
Mhm.
stay longer, but maybe a year or two max.
I don't know. I feel like you can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Great.
Let's do it. Do you have all of your estate documents?
I do.
Okay. What else are we missing? Do you have like some crazy old insurance policy that you haven't told us about?
Nope. I only have life insurance through my company, canceled once my
Fabulous.
son was old enough because I feel he'll inherit enough.
You know, it's so funny, Mark. We got that question. I got a question from one of you guys listening about like, why don't I ever ask about inheritance? Because somebody obviously was getting an inheritance. Why don't I take that into account? I usually think people will tell us that. I don't ask about that enough, and I'm going to more because it is true. Some people are going to inherit a lot of money, like Denise's son living large off of Denise's sweat and toiling for all these years. Lo, these many years. Denise, what else can we do for you?
I think that answers everything I have.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear where you're moving. We're going to do it off the air, though. If you, like Denise, are ready to move, just ready to pack it up. We've had 2 questions in a row. Yesterday, we did the lovely couple from Tennessee that's moving to the Rocky Mountains. Denise is moving from, I presume, one part of Pennsylvania where she can still be but maybe somewhere else where she will still be an Eagles fan. If you want to make a move like this, if you want to make a big change, we'd love to hear from you. This is just my favorite kind of question, really. I mean, I like all the financial questions, but I love these because it's really exciting to see the fruits of everybody's labor come to this point and be able to fund whatever it is you want to do. It's exciting for me. So if that's you, go to JillOnMoney.com, click the contact us button. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air. And now if you're a financial screw up, don't worry. We can help you too. Don't worry. We love you all. Don't forget, while you're on the website, to pre-order the new book. It's called The Great Money Reset. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. When you pre-order, you get a nice little signed book plate and you get to join us for our webinar in February. So definitely pre-order the book. That would be great. Put your hands metaphorically on someone's back. Grit, growth, grace. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.